All right, now I want you to talk. I'll go to the slide myself, and I want you to give us your impression of what it's all about, and we'll do it simultaneously. All right? So I'm on the first chapter now. Ready? You ready to go?
No, not yet. Let me. Just got to get my glasses from the other room.
Okay.
As always. So what did you think of it, though?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yes, that's what I thought. Very powerful. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you got the slide open?
Yes, on the first one, the judgment of the great whore Babylon.
That's right. Okay. Now I'll go to the next slide.
Okay. Which is the angel. Yeah.
That's almost like the what they're planning with their holograms.
Well, yeah.
Go to the next slide, then.
I'm thinking of it about you, because what they're not getting is that angel is you.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having great power, and the earth was lightened with his, which it is. You know, the earth is made lighter because you are here in the flesh.
Right. Okay.
And all that who come to that knowledge and understanding, their lives are lightened. And the glory of God, you told me before I found you, the glory of God is a physical vessel.
Yes.
Because man is the ultimate creation. So
that's right.
Whereas people are looking for the heavenly, to be lit up like a, neon sign or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you've already come down as an angel, meaning you will not suffer death anymore. Anyway, yeah, okay.
Well, that's the only difference between man and an angel, is the angel can't die.
That's right, yes.
So once you get to the immortal stage, then you are an angel.
That's right.
Okay, next slide.
Are you taping?
Hey?
Are you taping?
Are you psychic? You think you're psychic, don't you?
Oh my goodness. You did it again. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, now that's you. That's the angel that's been here on the earth, been crying with a strong voice, saying.
Right. Now you go through the slides, and you tell me when you're changing slides.
Okay, well I'm on the next one now. Babylon the Great is fallen.
Okay, do you want to comment on that?
Yeah. Well, when the two towers hit, when the planes hit, when the American government brought down those two towers within 1 hour in 2001, September 11th.
Right.
I felt very strongly in my spirit then that Babylon is fallen, it's fallen. That was the beginning of the end. I believe it was definitely the beginning of the end, because down with that came the delusion, and people began waking up. And of course you, within hours, already had what happened, the truth of what happened, out there on the internet, being the seed that you planted for man to pick up the seed and then take the ball and run with it, which is what has happened at this point in time. And it is still operating and going strong at this point. I don't know. I don't like to think that millions are going to be wiped out. Millions of people who are innocent are going to be wiped out in America because they've been deceived by, the whore. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself because I've seen this, but let's go to the next one. What are your comments?
Well, it's become the habitation devil. I actually travelled through the Bible Belt, and I've been all over America, and I've seen every abomination there is, from UFOs, MUFON. I've interviewed the head man who actually started the UFO phenomena of abductions. Walters, his name was. That was down in Gulf Breeze, Florida.
Yes.
And they was telling at the time, I met this strange character at 3 in the morning at Parkline Park, I think it was called, Shoreline Park was called. And his daughter was going out with a fellow that was from one of the people that escaped Belgium, the Strategic Air Command, saying that they had hacked into him and 6 others and 1 woman had hacked into the supercomputer, and it was foretelling the future, and that Jesus would be coming back to Gulf Breeze, Florida. Little did he know, I didn't come on a UFO, I come on a Dodge Diplomat. And I'm talking to this clown, right? Yeah, so the UFOs, of course, are all mostly the Gulf of Mexico farting, in actual fact. It gives off this huge amount of methane gas and so forth, and whatever gas it is, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what causes the planes to disappear, and because once you fly through gas, you lose all lift. And the same with a ship, when it's going through the Bermuda Triangle, the ocean farts and all this stuff comes up as bubbles, so the water hasn't got the same amount of volume, so therefore a ship just dives straight into it like a submarine. That's where they disappear.
Right.
Okay, next.
Okay. Next. And yes, I'm on that one, and it's become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit. Well, it totally has. So, I mean, when I saw this the first time, I thought, my God, that is so accurate. And here in Australia, in my journey and, you know, the finding of you and everything, and having to go through the church and being a part of it, going through the church and all the rest of it, and then being obedient to come out when I did, which was 1999 in Canada, coming back to Australia and then having been out of it for so long and then going back into a meeting in a private house here in Australia, dinky little country Australia, with these lovely Christian people who so love you and worship you with all their hearts, and they've come out of the church, they've been obedient to come out of the church and been having their Bible studies and prayer meetings in their home. I walked into their kitchen and I saw these lovely smiling faces, but when I looked at them, I saw these faces, like the faces is up against the glass here. I saw devils and I saw death. And I went, whoa! Because it's the first time I've been shielded, I think, from seeing people that way. I've treated everybody the same, love and joy and all that kind of thing. And then, so this is the first time I actually walked into a Christian quotation mark setting, but I saw them as dead. I saw them as skeletons. And so this is what I'm reminded of here when I see that, which is, well, it's America. I've been back there. I was in North America for 14 years, and I had 5 trips back there looking to find you. And
what date was it in 1999 that you come out of the church?
Yes, it was 99. It was August 1999. I knew that I was being challenged for some months before I finally did, because as Christians know, when they're in a church setting, you know, that fear of leaving and like divorcing a family, and I was actually one of 3 that left at the time, and it was announced from the pulpit by the brother of Benny Hinn, who is, of course, one of the biggest devils on the planet, in his white suits. His brother Henry Hinn was the church that we were going to, and when I finally came out, well, what was the 2x4 as far as I'm concerned? I call it a spiritual 2x4. He, from the pulpit, was talking about us, not naming us, but everybody knew who it was, and calling us witches. We were witches, and you know, and that implication of course, we're of the devil. And the reason was that the 3 of us had decided to gather together, the 3 of us, and pray. And nothing else. You know, just we didn't gather with any agenda. It was just to seek you. And anyway, because we did that, that was the 2x4 that I laughed, because I actually wasn't in the service at that time, but my other friend was, and she came and reported to me what was said, and she actually got up to go to the bathroom. She had to pee. She got up to go to the bathroom, and now this is a woman who had served that man literally as a slave. She did a lot to look after his children, clean his home, cook for him. she was a real servant, and she believed she was doing it unto you.